Hey folks, I have to go to Dawn Star's hospital. I have to do that all the time. Okay, we have a bunch of envelopes we're gonna do, and I think for those that maybe haven't been here all day and seen some of the things, I'm just gonna briefly go through some of these. So for those of you that haven't got to see this, I'll hit upon these cards. I'm not gonna go through all the medicines, all that stuff, the physical boxes, but we'll go through these real quick, and no explanations, we'll just read through these. So this, then we're doing our Fabio fiber, and this is to help us with our immense medical bills between our vet offices and our companies that we order from. We order through places where the vets have signed off for us to go ahead and order whatever we need, and so we can get things at a little cheaper price than most, but there's such a huge variety of different meds and things that we use that it definitely adds up. And then that doesn't include, also remember, we have surgeries on top of that for many, many different reasons. So I'm just going to read through a few of these real fast. The amputations cost about $7.50. The Griseofulvin micro tabs are 100 tabs for $6.70. When we do treatments for this, it usually takes 2.5 of these bottles. The dental cleanings, x-rays, and extractions can be anywhere $350 to $500 plus. Little things like our L-lysine bottle, $14.89 for a pound, and a pound doesn't go far with as many kitties. Skin staplers, just one skin stapler for surgery is $12 each. Convenia, the bottle is $277. We can get quite a few shots out of that, but it's only a 10 ml bottle, so it's small. And one of the surgeries that we use for medicines that we use for surgeries is $169 a bottle. The scalpels that we use is $38 for 50, and keep in mind for each surgery we may possibly use 2 of those per surgery. A certain cocktail that we use for surgery that actually helps the kitty to fall asleep is $54.75 approximately a bottle. Colostrum, 21 ounces is $56.49. We use a lot of this. Skin or syringes with needles, the 1 cc's, those are 100 syringes in a bottle, $11.87. I use dozens of these a day usually. The chlorhexidine scrub for surgery is $29.75. That's not concentrated, so a gallon is a gallon. The PDS 3/0 suture for surgery is $264.55 per box. There's 10 in a box. Some surgeries have to have 2 of those little packs. The PDS 4/0 is $277.36 for a box. The Endrofox injection for surgery that we use is $62.76 for a bottle. Onsior is one of our soreness meds, $59.48 per box, and there's not very many doses in that. Ear mites for full treatment per cat is about $16. A sedative that we do before surgery start to help relax them is $63.75 for a bottle. Pain meds, and this is a different kind of a pain med than the Onsior, is $152. This one would be injectable. Panicure granules is $349.80 per pound. And when we have to use 4, 5, 6 of these in a year, it adds up. Panicure, this is the liquid, 7 doses per cat is $18 per cat. The Pyrantel, say we do 5 doses, is about $15 for those 5 doses per cat. And Droncit for tapeworms is $325 for the injectable bottle for the kitties. So that is just a like little bit of this much of what we do. I didn't even talk about like cats when they have diarrhea. Oh my goodness, that's a huge other different ball game. There's so many different things that we use for that. And we get frustrated with that sometimes because that's hard. Ensley, come on. So, you know, I was only here like, what, an hour ago, I think, is all, I think. I kind of lost track of time today. And from when I stopped from that time to now, I just got done off the computer again. We raised some more money. And in that short time, we have another $450 to add. So, uh-oh. Where's my little tally sheet? Oh, all right. We went over, all right. Oh, cool. We went over 6, guys. Yay. 6,087. We went over 6,000. Oh, gosh, yeah. You're right, OJ. The sterile gloves, the exam gloves, the sterile pads, running the autoclave, all the disinfecting things that we use on the tummies before surgery. There's 1,000 little things that we didn't even talk about. Mish, I'm gonna have to ask Mudgy that. I thought I had that. So isn't that awesome? Just thrilled for this. So, and I know that maybe there might be some more coming in, but I probably won't get to too much on work on the computer yet tonight. But I will welcome any more. But we do have a bunch of envelopes that I would love to go over, so we don't get too far behind on those. So this is envelope night, not box night, because I think the box that we have is meds for here. You okay?
Yeah, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
Okay, thank you.
Just had 3 small ones, you're good.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Let me go see.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, so here, UPS was here just now, and this is one of our companies that we order through. I don't remember what's in here. We shall find out. So, see, just like that, we ordered 2 more cases of the Clavamox drops. There's 12 in here, and each of these is $166.80. So I have 2. So this bill right here is $333. So you can see how it just adds up so quickly. Right, and let me.
And then daily
On here. Are you passing out the grub, Barb?
I'm trying.
I hear somebody's phone.
Not my phone.
Sounds like my old phone. Is that you, Barb? Don't mess with that, buddy. Hi, well, what are you doing, girl?
Very hungry. Are you stuck up here now? Stuck up here a little bit. You're stuck getting down.
guys. You want a box? Oh my gosh, Brenna and Clay. I just love you guys. Yesterday, we got another order in, another one of our meds, that a different kind of soreness med, and that one was $167. Oh, yes, I know what's in that one. And then the day before, we got one where it was the distemper with the Filovax and the Khaleesi in it, and that was 2 of them for $283. And then we also had to get a new mask. This is one of those little things, a new mask to go on the anesthetic machine for inhaling, and that was $9.20. So that one was a baby one. So what this means is Steve pays he does the books, thank goodness, because I don't have time to do the books anymore. So he's been doing them, so he will be happy to get those bills paid. This one is from Priscilla O from New Mexico. Oh, Priscilla, this was a Fabio fiver, and since you wrote it on there, I had already opened it and added it to our total. So I thank you for that. And this is from our friend Rose SF6. And Rose says, enclosed is a check for Fabio Fiver Friday. I can't talk anymore. Oh, and these are from her fur babies: Marble, Blackie, Brownie, Fluffy, and Checkers. Marble, Blackie, Brownie, Fluffy, and Checkers. Oh, and enclosed is a card for my sister Nancy and for volunteer Martha. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate that. I'll set that there, and I will, my sister was here today, but I will be seeing her Saturday, or a week from Saturday too. And this is from Brittany W. from Ohio. Brittany W. from Ohio. Oh, I know what this is. This was the adoption fee for, oh, look at that. That makes me sad. This is the adoption fee for Gia, and Gia is doing awesome. Thank you for sending that. And seeing the problem is sometimes I get so involved and so thinking about the adoptions of have I told them all, and did I tell them this, and we should cover this. And sometimes I forget to say, oh yes, and the adoption fee is, and so I usually remember it like on the way out, and so we get it, always get it, but oops, sometimes I forget to say we do cash or check, and so then they send it to us. Never have been burned, never. This is from Jody, who is Joe Bear 22. MN. Is it Minnesota? MN Minnesota?
Yeah, I think that's
Is
Minnesota.
it?
Yeah. Yeah, because MI is Missouri. MN is Minnesota.
This says a little note. So this is from Joe Bear. Oh, yay, Joe Bear. Sent us a whole bunch of the weight circles. Thank you, Joe Bear. There's a whole handful of them. Enclosed are 8 Purina weight circles. Add them to the collection. Thanks for all you and the volunteers do. Hugs to all of the cats. Joe Bear 22. Thank you, Joe Bear. I'm going to put this in the bin right now. This is our bin, and we collect the chief tapes and the weight circles in here. So we add them to them. Do you have to do that, Farrah, right here in front of me? This is from Jan, who is Farm Girl.
Oh, hi.
Oh, and Jan, this is for your flash sale, and I think yours has gone out already. So I thank you, Jan. Oh, you know what? Fair, I think Brenna did that. Yeah, it goes right on top.
Well, where's Brenna?
I don't know. But I'm sure she will find us because that's what Brenna does. Oh, did I miss something in this? No. We can use that to put this in. Am I doing it right, Farrah? Probably not. This is from Singer and Yoga. Look at those two beauties. And look at what this says here. It says, hi to Jim from a retired Iowa carrier. I love it how they send messages. Oh, and look, there's a little sticker that looks like Shalimar. Mish, thank you. Oh my gosh, Mish, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Hey, Mish is gonna bump it up, do a bump up on it. Oh man, that's really awesome. So, oh golly, Singer Boo and Yoga Boo. Look how stunning. Mish, thank you. Wow, man, that is a super, super cool picture. Hello, FFRC Nation. The address label is Singer and Yoga at 3 months. The front of this card is them all growing up, now 4 years. They were found by a business at 2 weeks old, and I just happened to walk into the shelter 5 minutes before the foster mom came to get them. I was smitten. Didn't they grow into handsome boys? They are super duper handsome boys. I'm enclosing my check to cover my flash sale craft item, plus more for the Fabio Fiver. Yay! Hugs to all of the kitties, Iowa Cat Lady Marie, and the Magnificent Seven. Marie, thank you so much. So, Mudgy, can you put on your notes that 15 of this goes for Fabio? Okay, and then we need to mark this for the flash. They did at your house. Donna, would you take that when you get time to put it under, or give it to Lynette? Or she might be gone, I don't know.
I'll take it.
Okay, thank you. We'll keep Singer Boo and Yoga Boo's picture up over here. We like to share those. Oh, and I recognize, isn't that something? I recognize handwriting now. This is from Sherry and Dave. And this, oh yeah, I remember, this is for the Fabio. And because Sherry wrote Fabio on there, I was able to add their amount in there yesterday. Happy Fabio Fiver Friday. Peace and love, Sherry and Dave. And so thank you, Sherry and Dave. We did get your amount added into there. Ron, oh, this is from Barb W. from Virginia. Barb, your handwriting is beautiful. Love never fails. That is so very right. Give thanks. Happy Thanksgiving to all at FFRC and to my sweet Spiker boy. You make my day every time I see you on the cam. I don't see, oh, he's right over here in his bed. Thank you for giving me the chance to help with Spiker's expenses. Barbara, who, oh, Barbara, doggone it, you told me what I could call you. Flea. I don't think that's right. Oh, Margaret, thank you. You guys just blow me away. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, and thank you, Barb W.
Someone done one picked up.
You know, she did get one today, but she didn't wiggle. Well, yes, she did wiggle because she's Shima. Whoops. Wait, oh wait, I have to keep that.
They get a little.
Is she alright? Is she eating?
No.
Okay, we have to give her something if she's not eating. You know, she usually wants a plate of her own too, Barb. Oh.
Poor baby girl.
Can you turn
I wonder if that's the right way.
It's alright, it's alright.
Yes, you were the cutest one. Maybe cuter than the kittens.
Yeah. Do you wanna see if she wants a little plate by
Two
herself?
little red kittens.
Thank you, Barb.
I'll give you more. This is the start. Oh, goodness sakes.
Well, of course it's Shima, cause she's a wiggle butt. Thank you, Earth Eyes. She got a pokey today, and you know Shima Ann, she doesn't sit still for anything, and I know she wiggled around, so that needle probably hurted her a little. This is from Becky W, and Becky also marked hers as Fabio Fiver. So Becky, I already did add your amount in too, and I thank you. Says to Jackie and FFRC Nation, that's you guys. To you from me, thinking of you with love, Fabio. And this is Snickers Mom. Becky W is Snickers Mom, who has Snickers and Inky. Please accept my donation for Fabio Fiver Friday. Fabulous. I know it's just a drop in the bucket, but to help those kitties and cats most in need, it's a start. And you know what? You know what I always say, Becky? Even a penny is more than what we had the penny before. You know, every single bit helps. Why, thank you. Oh, Debbie and Annie, you guys just had sent something too. Thank you. Thank you.
Can I help you?
My family has always adopted rescues from shelters and rescue centers, and like I firmly believe, nobody lives for free. So to honor all the great work FFRC does, this is just a small token of gratitude. Every penny raised is one less out of pocket. That is true. Bless the kitties. Oh, Jackie, family, volunteers, supporters, community, onliners, for all the work for the lucky, precious animals at FFRC. Becky, thank you.
I need her back up.
Oh, you need her back up?
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
I'm trying to make sure she's eating.
You guys are doing surprises to me up there. I thank you. And our last, oh, we still have 3 more. This is from June. Oh, this is from June. From New York. Oh, this is from Miss Joyful. I got to comb Miss Joyful this morning, and we cleaned her ears and trimmed her nails. Joyful, thinking of you makes me smile. Painted Daisy loves Joyful.
She doesn't have Cooper eyes. She's just very wonderful. She has a big mouth.
Oh.
She's such a small kid.
Oh, Mudgy, could you add? Oh, and it says, and smiling makes me think of you. Miss you, Jojo, from June.
I'm sorry, what?
Mudgy, could you put on here that there's a donation in here for Joyful, and then some is for her flash sale, and then $10 is for the Fabio. And then that way I keep that straight, okay? And let me mark this as flash.
It's for this. Not hungry.
Hey Donna, can I give you this?
It's
Another
for
one? I gotta do each one so that way I don't get them mixed up. And oh, and this one is marked Fabio's Fiver Friday. So this is Mary S. from Ohio. And Mary, since you marked it, I was able to go ahead and add it in already. We did these last night.
Okay, that one came up.
Says,
again.
please accept this
Put
donation
his
to be
paw on
used
my
as
shoulder.
needed.
It's like, hello. Pay
Keep
attention.
up the good works for all the kitties. Mary S. Thank you, Mary. So we got you taken care of. And this is from Kathy with a C. Kathy B. from Tennessee. Cat treadmills.
You were a little bit.
Cat treadmills, I should have said.
No.
To all the folks at FFRC, I want to thank you for all the love and care you give to these wonderful critters. You can see it in every cat that comes there that they know, finally I am safe and loved. This is in honor of Ramsey, my favorite. All the special needs cats. And that they can relax and heal as you are now safe. Hope your Fabio Friday brings you many donations. Kathy B. and Miss Kitty. Thank you, Kathy, for your donation to the Rescue Center. I just can't get over that. That's amazable. Well, they got 64. I got a couple in here too. So tonight, Mary won't be here. I miss Mary not being here. Barb's here.
Hey.
Barb's here. Barb's wonderful.
Is that the way?
No.
I was gonna say.
Oh wait, you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's take those out. I'll take those in the house. And we'll do this one.
Okay. So you don't mess up the.
No, yeah.
No mess up?
No messing up. Yeah. So, hang on 1 second. Hey, Donna.
Okay.
I'm not going
I
anywhere.
didn't, no.
No, we didn't do it.
Okay, all right.
We're going to do it.
Okay.
Ouch, jeez,
Oh,
ow, it's in my
Gosh,
face.
yeah, oh, are you okay? So tomorrow's our surgery date, and,
Little gray one get you?
I don't think I put,
That little one, and she jumped. I think she jumped down.
I don't even have my surgery list up here yet. But we're ready. Lynette's been working the last half hour or so in the back
Great kid.
Thumper's room. We are gonna do both of the Persian mamas, and there's like 6 males, 6 females, and we've taken on a couple public kitties too. We just wanna get them done.
Little gray kid, you
And,
guys all stuck in your jeans.
we'll see how it goes. I might be able to put all 8 kitties like in the upper, no, we can't do that.
Hi there. Hello.
I'll figure it out in the morning where I'm gonna put everybody, because I don't know where they're all gonna go. But we'll get them all back there in the morning and get their surgery collars on them and their soreness meds that you all have helped us with.
Oh,
And then tonight, Amber, who is usually our vet tech that help us, she cannot be here tomorrow, but she's kind enough to, we have another vet tech coming that hasn't been here before, and she is going to Amber's gonna bring her with her tonight and show her the ropes, so we'll be well taken care of. I know, we are just
3 little kids.
kinda full. My
All next to each other.
my pins are full back there too. Yeah. K-Cat, thank you. Mahogany, Carrie Cat, Miss, and Cinder, I remember them well. Thank you, K-Cat. Cool. So, Gusweiler's was here yesterday, and they fixed our switch that's over there on the far wall. That's been bad. That's awesome. So we can safely use that now. But I'm most happy about they fixed the switch. We're hard on things here. They fixed the switch in we'll need it tomorrow for surgery, but you can put it up in the Covey Haven that one just, it was a mess. So they put a heavy duty one in it, and what makes me happy about that is that we can now, put, the old stirs that go in there from the Colbys, like it in there because there's a direct, heat light above the counter in there. So they like that, now they have that back, it's already all hooked up and ready to go. And they also did something else really wonderful for us, 2 more things. They checked out our generator, gave it a physical, that's all done, we got the bill today for that, and it's in prime working condition, so we're ready for any outages. And he said, you must have been using this sometimes. And I said, yeah, we have had to use it. Said he could tell because the oil was a little different color. But they also put a light on the outside of the house that Jonah built so that when we're feeding outside on that, you know, the patio that's there in front, it's not pitch dark, and that will be so wonderful. Because right now we're feeding in the morning in complete dark, and this time of night it's also getting dark already to feed them. So, there, now I can see your questions. I couldn't see them there for a bit. We did shave all the bums on the Persians today. My hands are on those kitties many times a day. Yesterday, Arvin was just fine. Today, he had a potty problem. He got a little, his bum held his poo, like a poo ball. Happened so quick. Anyhow, that's what his problem was this morning. So while we were doing it, we washed him and got it off, of course, and shaved his bum, and all the other 7 also got their little bummers shaved too. And tomorrow, I will, when our mommies go under the anesthetic, I'll be shaving their little bums and tummy. All right, so you've asked me about Zooey. And I just,
That great cat over there is getting groomed again.
I didn't want to bring this up today because it's been such an awesome day for Fabio, but we did lose Zooey. Makes me mad, makes me sad, and just, we try so hard, and she tried so hard. I talked to Dr. Darcy and many times about Zooey, and I noticed like 4 or 5 days ago that she was getting paler. And I was very concerned about that because her respirations also increased with that. She just was so pale. Her red blood cells were shot. And Darcy said probably her body just was so depleted that she just couldn't regenerate the red blood cells. So we were actually going to do a transfusion on her today, but it wasn't to be. We weren't able to do it. Her veins were already collapsing, and we just couldn't do it. Well, you know, it makes me mad because, you know, she shouldn't have been out there. And if we'd have gotten her when the other 9 were found, you know, the story would be different. But I'm glad that she was here. I always am glad that they're here.
She knew love.
And she did. She knew we loved her, and she purred. She purred for me. And she loved her blankie, and she loved to be held.
You're just as bad.
You know, you try. And if we had to do it over again, I would do it over again. You know, you can't say when these really extremely ill ones come in, well, I'm not going to do it because I know it's not going to work. You know, we don't do that. We can't do that. Thank you. So, we never know. You know, sometimes we can pull them off and sometimes we can't. Fighting a depletion of the red bone marrow, or the red cells in the bone marrow, is just beyond what can be done. So, I'm sorry that it happened today. I didn't want to mention anything. But I knew tonight you guys would ask me because you all care. She was clean, she was dry and warm. Oh, she loved to be warm, and she loved to be loved. That's part of our props. We'll probably use again sometime.
Okay.
Maybe put it in the right save on there. It's hard. It's hard. Sometimes you guys ask me, how do we do this over and over again, and we just have to, but sometimes I file things in I told someone a little box in my head, and it's hard to deal with it always, because it's hard to tell you guys when sad things happen. And I know that, Dark Cat, I do. I know you guys are always ready to listen. But it's hard to tell everybody. It's hard enough to deal with it, myself, rather than to always have to say it. But like I said, we never know. We can pull off an awful lot, and we have pulled off a lot of hard ones. And we would never, ever not try just because we think it won't happen. So... yeah, sometimes people just don't think. What they want is a quick answer to their problem. They had all these 10 cats and wanted a quick answer. So dumping them relieved them of their problem. But it didn't relieve the pets, the cats, of their problem.
This one.
Yeah, Jeff will take care. Jeff will take care of them for me.
Yes, you're a special little kid.
So, we're probably gonna bury her here on our grounds. I think we'll keep her right here on our property. I know, that's what I thought too. Zulove will care for Zooey. And thank you all for being there for her and me. Thank you for the support you've given me with her. Thank you all. Well, I think that's all the new news we've got. You think? I was telling, I think it was Donna and Lynette, I was gonna try to wait till tomorrow to tell you all, but I couldn't do that because I knew you would ask, but also because I respect you guys so much that it wouldn't really be right to keep dragging it and waiting till tomorrow. I just didn't want it to have to happen on Fabio's day, but that's okay too. That's part of what we do. So I knew tonight we'd have to talk about it. She was a good kitty. And are you? Do you want your medicine now? Seeing her PBs that she has to have are also now covered by you guys. Thank you, Anita. Okay, well, let's give our evening meds. Both of the kitties are right here. Farrah, FFRC, you stay. Plus, you just stay right here. Let's go get you yours. You're being a rascal.